The magnificent Conrad Sewell Lindsay.
Yep.
Boys.
But you know what? You must think to yourself, I'm going to walk through that door and they're just going to make bloody Superman jokes the whole time.
I said that on the way over in the car. I was like, if I know Fitzy well, he's the first thing I'm going to get is Superman.
I still remember the moment when we said Superman. Has anyone called you that? And you were like, dude, that's awesome.
I love it, yeah. It's the best nickname I've ever had.
Mate, welcome back. Well, we want to ask because, you have a sort of like you go on hiatus. We don't know where you've gone. We haven't heard from you for a while.
No, we have.
You are writing the whole time, but it's great to have some new music from you, mate.
Yeah, man. I mean, it feels like it's been forever since I was back and had music out on the radio and stuff like that. But it's been about 2 years almost, and I was just, I was on the road. I was with Kygo doing a bunch of shows with him.
Well, you performed with him at Coachella.
Yeah, we just came back from Coachella.
Yeah, how was that?
It was amazing, man. Main stage, Friday night.
Wow.
Just before the weekend.
Wow. So Kygo also got up, Rita Ora, Jamie Foxx got up and performed, and you performed as well.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx got up, Ariana Grande came the second weekend.
Man.
It was sick. He brought up, I think, more guest artists than anyone. So it was cool, but I was just
we can the
Superman
the theme can go down now. Let's just have a chat.
So, when you're at Coachella like that and you've done a show like that with everyone and so many great names, is there a party afterwards just for you guys?
I actually it was like my birthday weekend, so all my boys flew in from Australia.
Oh, get out of town!
We rented this big house and planned it the whole time. But I committed to a bunch of these shows on the first weekend with Kygo, and we're supposed to be in San Fran on the Saturday. So we played the Friday night. I'm thinking, sweet, we got the house for the weekend, then I'm free, I can do what I want. Yeah. And then last minute they drop, I got a show on Saturday. So I'm thinking,
what in San
I just
Fran?
rented this big house for nothing. I'm going to have to bounce and leave all the boys in the house to trash.
So what
it
did you
without
do?
me. Well, I got your face and didn't go to the show.
Conrad Sewell will not be performing tonight.
No, it was about 6 a.m. in the morning, and we were in a jacuzzi with a bunch of people, and I was just like, this isn't going to happen. And luckily, I've done enough favors for them in the past.
Okay.
And I called his manager, and we made a mature decision to just.
Was Kygo there? Kygo there?
Yeah, everyone. I mean,
Kygo, who was there? It was Jamie Foxx there?
He wasn't in a jacuzzi with me.
No. Just you and Jamie Foxx in a jacuzzi. Weird night.
You're in the desert as well. Like Coachella's in the desert.
Yeah,
in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have been, right? It's
I've
one of the
never
best
been.
festivals.
Fitzy's been.
It's
I love it, man.
unbelievable.
It's like it's tradition now. It's just like it's one of the best weekends.
So and it goes over. People right here in Australia don't understand. It goes over 2 weekends. So you just stick around and you just relax by a pool.
It's crazy. And so many people fly in. So it's like there's so many Australians that fly in each week. Each year. And it's just like it's actually kind of hard because if you're trying to work that week and all the boys fly in, it's just like they're all hitting you up to go out, and you're like, shit.
So who have you worked with on the new album?
So I mean, this is the other reason why it's taking so long, because I was in with Timbaland for a while, which was a process in itself.
Wow.
Yep. I went in with James Fauntleroy and all the boys that did Bruno's records, and some amazing people, and we got songs from everywhere. But I think it came down to just songs that I was writing by myself on the piano, and a friend of mine, Jamie Hartman, this British guy, that's where we really found like the magic.
Good on you,
and
mate.
Sometimes it takes a long time to sort of figure it out, and I was kind of figuring myself out. The last time round, the songs were sort of all, they were just pop songs really, and I hadn't really found my sound, I guess, so to speak.
But you know what's great too that I've loved in the past is when you bring in like a choir or a big ballad.
Yeah,
and you've got
there's a lot of that on the new stuff.
That is really
is there really?
First song, Healing Hands, is the first one that we're trying to.
Great.
That I need you boys to just
pump
out, get behind. That's the
mate,
Superman's big one for the next few months.
You got it. Healing Hands.
Healing Hands, and that one's, it's a big gospel anthem. We feel like it's one of those ones. When I wrote that one, I felt like we'd written something really special.
What Healing Hands, is there a religious tone to it?
No, all of them, I'm a good old Catholic boy.
Yes.
Don't do anything wrong. So all of them have these gospel
hot tubs at 6 a.m.
gospel undertones, but they're actually, the lyrics are about real shit. You know what I mean? It's like if you listen to the lyric in Healing Hands, it's about me ruining a relationship like I do most of them. Because,
what, not Lindsay Lohan?
No. Get out of here. But funny story, she was actually, the other song, Come Clean, she was actually going to be in the video for that.
Get out of town.
Which is out now. So I called her because I needed, the Come Clean's about, pretty much same kind of thing, ruining a relationship and getting way too thin, but it has a couple of words in it. Had a couple of drug references in it and stuff like that. And anyway, I called her and I needed this girl to be like the messed up girl in the video, and I called her and I said, "Can you do me a massive favor?" And I said, "Because imagine that, it would have sent the song viral straight away."
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
And she agreed to it. She was like, "I'm all in, whatever it takes. You know, I love you, and I'm
I'll
so
be the
glad
best."
that you're putting music out again."
Yeah.
And then
But
they pulled. I think after they heard the song and saw the treatment, they were like,
Okay.
"Probably not the best
but
idea."
Lindsay, we want you to turn up and be yourself.
Yeah. No, but I love her actually, and it's so nice that she even would do it because
So
she didn't care. She was happy to do it when she saw the treatment, but I think her management didn't think it was the best move.
So you're single at the moment, mate?
No,
I'm not actually. No, I've got a girlfriend. Yeah.
It's Cody Simpson's sister. Is that correct?
Yes.
Oh, I saw you at a party with him the other night.
Yeah. So we've been together for about a year.
Congratulations, bro. Any
going
songs written about her?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, they're all like, I take inspiration from just life in general.
Yeah,
it's usually, I make my mistakes. And she's a good healing hand that fixes me when I make my mistakes.
Sully, I love you. You're so honest when you come on this show, which is great.
She's a good girl. I mean, why not?
Yeah, 100%.
Mate, good on you. So you're still living in LA, though?
I'm still living in LA.
There? Yes.
Yeah, I'm living in LA.
How often have you been back home, mate?
Last time I was
Parents
home,
are really worried about you.
Yeah,
you know?
I know. Yeah, they really are.
They really are.
I gotta
sister
fly
over
mum
there?
up. I need a haircut. Actually, I might fly her up so she can cut my hair.
You'll
this
never
week.
get
What,
a
did you get
haircut.
home haircuts?
Yeah, I didn't like my mum cutting my hair. She's the best in the game. No, my mum's actually was a hairdresser.
Oh,
so
she's got her
not
own
just,
salon.
just bootlegging it with my mum.
I just thought, geez, I didn't know times were so tough.
It
for
was
Sully.
toughy for so back in the
She's
day.
getting a dessert bowl out
I
of
was
it.
that kid at school with the shit haircut.
Thanks, Mum. Is my sandwich packed?
But I do love those stories, how you've never forgotten your mates in Australia as well. You fly them over for your birthday in Coachella. How many in your group of mates? How many you got?
Too many.
Yeah,
So,
right.
and where
There's
are they?
about like 10 like core boys.
Where did you grow up? Where are they?
In Brizzy.
In Brizzy.
So, yeah,
in
Brizzy. I
school?
mean, everyone's sort of a couple of them in London now, but Brizzy in school. And
See, because there's stories of Leonardo DiCaprio out of the blue. He's got his core group of mates, about 5 or 6 of them, and they will get calls in the middle of the night.
We're on.
I've finished filming. I need you in Vegas. Meet me there tomorrow.
Yeah,
I
Bang,
love that.
And it's
The
on.
jet's leaving.
I love that. See, I haven't got to that point where we have that money,
No.
but that will 100% be happening.
May 18,
If Healing
buddy.
Hands does what it should do,
If you'd
Fitzy,
got
you get in
Lindsay
the call,
Lohan-
baby.
If you'd got Lindsay Lohan.
Have you worked with Sia?
I haven't. No, I met her a couple of times.
See,
She's in and
that
out
would
of the
be
studio.
good.
Mate,
She's great.
You
Met
two
incredible.
together would be unbelievable.
Yeah, she's
Mate,
one
I'll
of the
organise
best.
that for you.
Thanks, man.
Behind the scenes,
Only
I'll
you
tee
could.
that up.
You don't know. You don't have her number. You've
Yeah,
got
but
no contacts
I'm
at all.
going to do it for you, buddy, because that would be a great pairing.
I
Sully,
appreciate it, man.
Okay, so Healing Hands. That's going to be our first single that we're going to hear.
Yeah, that's the first one. Well, I'm dropping 2.
What's the second
you'll hear
one?
Come Clean and Healing Hands.
Okay.
And they're both, Come Clean sort of it somewhat explains why it's taken me a little longer than the average person to get
the album out.
to get this stuff together.
Right.
But and Healing Hands is just a big anthemic song, and it's got a powerful message.
What's the name of the album? Can you tell us that or no?
Well, it's not 100% because, like I said, I've got to have all these old people agree that work at record labels. But for me, it's Come Clean, which is about just admitting that they're not perfect, but sort of just going with it anyway.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
Mate, so good to have you back, Superman.
Well,
Can we? Let's end with the Superman
I mean, do
theme.
we have
You got
to?
that, Joe? There it is. Blokes are going.
It's good to be back, boys.
Mate, we love seeing
Yeah.
you, buddy. You know we love seeing you.
No